Yeah. So the topic is now session parameters for databases. So recently, previous topic is session parameters for flat files. Now the topic is session parameters for databases. So my mapping is, I'm creating a mapping, create m underscore sess underscore para underscore for database, right? What is the session parameter I am creating for database? Tables. Click on OK. So my source is EMP. Yeah. EMP. My target is T underscore EMP. Here. So this is the mapping I created, which extracting the data from EMP table from Oracle and loading into T underscore EMP of a Oracle, both coming from two different schemas. Right. Now we'll go to the task developer to create a task for that. And what is this? M underscore sess underscore para underscore mapping, edit, copy the task, create, s underscore mapping name, copy this, create, and sess underscore para underscore for data. Click on OK. Done. Now double click, go to mapping, source connection. Why? Because my source is table, the connection source connection. Target connection. Why? Because my target is also table, and target load type should be normal. Apply. OK. Save and go to workflow. Create a new workflow to run the this session, sess underscore. So this workflow will execute this session. This session will execute this mapping. Okay. And now, what is the session? This is the session. Drag and connect them. And now save. If you run this workflow, this workflow will execute this session. This session will execute this mapping. This mapping will extract the data from EMP and load data. So what is the target table data contains? We'll see. So already some records are there. Truncate table T underscore EMP. Now table is empty. There is no data. So if I run this workflow, start workflow, and then right. Okay. So here what I did, I executed a workflow and check the data is there loaded from source. What is the source table data? EMP. This data as it is loaded into target. So source connection given, source connection is given, and target connection also given, right? Source connection given, target connection given. So my source connection is pointing only this is my source. So what is this? Show user. So okay, from Scott there is EMP table. Always it will extract the data from this EMP table only. So what I want to do, so I want to create a one parameter file where I will provide the path, so connections. So whatever the connection I am providing, according to the connection, integration services need to connect to that database of this database, and it has to get the data. So whenever you want to extract the data from multiple databases or multiple schemas of a database, so at that moment, so instead of providing every time modifying, go to session source and change this path. So instead of doing this, so we can provide a parameter file. So this time I have a, so we need to check here some other users here, like go to open the SQL, and here source 1 password is tiger, and here we have a one table, select star from cat, show is the, so source 1 is the username, schema name. In this schema we have only one table, EMP table. So if you try to see the data in this table, we have a, let me set line size and page size and check the data. Only 10th department data. Username is what? Is source 1, and connect to source 2. Source 2 password is tiger, and here also let me rename the table. Here also see, you can see here also EMP table is there in the source 2, and here 20 data is there. Connect to source 3, where you can see the source 3. Here also 30 data. So there are three databases are there. So you can see here this is one database, one database, three database. This name is source 1. Source 1 schema name. This is another schema. Source 2. This is another schema. Same database, same listener. Source 3. Yeah, 3 are the source 1, source 2, source 3 are there. So what I want to do here, here we have a table called as EMP table. At 3 locations we have a EMP table. Okay. Okay, I want to extract the data from these 3 locations, and extracting and transforming and loading. So I want to do all that, extracting from 3 locations. So from where we need to extract? If I want to create a one parameter file. So the file is like this. Folder name is DURGASOFT dot, and s underscore, my session name is session underscore para underscore file para for database. Okay, this is my session parameter file. Here I will give dollar parameter input file 1 equal to, if I give a connection, so what connection? If I give the source 1 connection, then it will get the data. So if you want to provide a connection, so you should create a connection. So if you want to communicate with the backend database, we should create a ODBC connections. So for each and every one we need to create a ODBC connections that I am going to create now. So see here I am giving a connection, source connection, so I will get the data from source database. Okay, so here also, so if I provide some other connection, see here I will show you first indirectly how to, instead of providing this, how to provide a parameter. So use object instead of this, if you provide this one, okay, use connection variable, so $db connection underscore Scott. Okay, Scott. So what is this? This is the connection I am creating. This is the one, just variable. It's a variable. Click on OK. So instead of providing a direct connection, I have given a one variable. This is a parameter. Actually, we call it as a one parameter. So and my target is same target, normal connection. Apply. OK. And now tell me, what is that connection value should I pass for this? What is the connection value should I pass for this? So for that I am creating one parameter file. Open. So notepad, and yeah, my folder name is what? DurgaSoft. Okay, here s underscore session name, s underscore m underscore sys underscore para underscore for underscore database. This is the name. Okay, my session name. And what is this? This is my parameter, and equal to, and we need to provide the connection. What is the connections are there? Connections are there already. In the connections, go to relations. This is the Oracle underscore Scott underscore connection. This is the value I want to pass. Close this. So here, so db connection underscore Scott. What is the value I am giving? Oracle underscore Scott underscore CYLN. Already created connection, so that I am providing. Right? So this connection is pointing to Scott schema, so that every time it will get the data from Scott schema. So that I am assigning to this path, right? So file save, where we can save. So this is the path which is given by Informatica people. Any parameter files we can provide here. Now sys underscore session underscore parameter underscore file 2. Okay, click on OK, save. And now minimize, click on close. Now see, we haven't provided any connection directly, just we given a parameter. Click on OK. And we have to provide, whenever you are using a parameter anywhere, where is this parameter file? That file path you need to provide at this location. Okay, right here is the location, path info shared BW. Okay, so then Informatica integration services will identify the path of the parameter file. It will go there and it will read the connections. Yeah, the file name is, what is my file name? The file name is session underscore parameter underscore flat file session underscore parameter underscore file2 dot prm. Okay, apply. Okay, repository, save. And now go to the workflow, save. Already it is saved. Now before executing, truncate this. No data. So now workflow, start workflow, and check the failed. So what is the reason to fail? Yeah, this is the path missing initial value for session parameter. Okay, so go to the Oracle underscore cart underscore connection, and this is the path is given, and this session underscore parameter mapping connection, and here the path my session name is para for database, and here session parameter underscore file2 dot prm parameter SESSION underscore parameter underscore file underscore yeah. Here my folder name is DURGASOFT is DURGASOFT. So now it works. The folder name is wrong. So now okay, workflow, start workflow. Yeah, here my folder name is DURGASOFT. Here also DURGA DURGASOFT. These should be same, and the session name and what is the session name is both should be same, and this the connection should be same, and this should be same. So we need to cross check everything. Here whatever you have provided the name of the connection db connection underscore cart, so same thing should be existed here, db connection, and this is a value which is coming from connections, relational connection. So what are the relational connections? Oracle underscore cart underscore connections. So now, so this is the way how to create a mapping parameters and how to run that. Now you run the workflow, start workflow, start workflow. So now succeeded. So if you do any kind of mistakes here and the folder name and the session name and the connection name, then our session will be failed. So we should very correct here and then run the workflow, it will execute. Now check the data inside this. So data is loaded. Right. So this is the way how to create a session parameters for databases. And the next video we will see session parameters for multiple databases, how to extract the data from multiple databases. This is a single database, single schema, so single connections. So how to create a parameter file and how to change the parameter values every time to get the data from multiple databases.